Hello, beautiful people. It's nice to be in your midst once again. And like I always say, a lot of stories are coming out of the Ooni Of Ife's palace at this time, especially now that we're getting so close to the D-Day for his 50th Golden Jubilee. We've brought you a lot of reports in the past, telling you guys that KBC has lined up over 50 projects that is going to launch in countdown before the day itself and on that day of the Golden Jubilee as well. And he started this few days ago with the arrival of the First Lady of this government of this country, Mrs. Soluremi Tinubu. And I told her about some of the iconic projects that she commissioned and even have pledged to donate 1 billion naira. That's a lot of money. We brought you that report. So, but what is trending at this time, that is just coming out is that, okay, maybe let me give you a recap of what is prompting this comment from the great Iyamifa. You recall that we also did a story on the fact that not too long ago, Ooni Of Ife reached out to Iyamifa to also help her appeal to Queen Naomi. You recall that sometimes when Ooni Of Ife, makes attempt to reach out to Queen Naomi, and is struggling, is having difficulties, he normally uses the great DJ Fakure. He has done that several times until recently that the man decided to wash his hands off anything to do with appeals and appeals. The man got tired. So one of the people the KBC has also used in the past is the great Iyamifa. That woman is well respected by Queen Naomi also. So this time we heard that KBC approached Iyamifa to help talk to Queen Naomi, and after back and forth. So, it is it is Iyamifa's response upon that appeal that we are bringing to you right now. It has been said that the great Iyamifa, had asked, "What do you really want?" You know, so the story went on to say Iyamifa angrily slams Ooni of Ife over his indecisiveness on Queen Naomi. Okay, you heard me well. So Iyamifa was said to have made this remark when KBC begged him to please help beg Queen Naomi for the update time. Yes, I said update time because this is not the first time, it's not the second time. It has happened on multiple occasions. Okay, so according to Iyamifa, KBC's indecisiveness in the matters relating to Queen Naomi over the years is the very reason behind his problem with Queen Naomi, leading to her eventual exit from the palace. And with Queen Naomi's exit, it is also being rumored that the glory and grace she came with, which has been a blessing to Kabiyesi, has left with her. And that is the reason why things seems to be very, very imbalanced at this moment. So Yanfa was said to have asked Kabiyesi how he arrived at the Ifa wives. Were you not advised about them? It was she was said to have asked, even after bringing them under the guise of following Ifa's instruction. Did you not get the message to send them away? I think that time I also heard these reports, that a lot of priests, the Ifa priest, Iyamifa too, was said to have advised the Ooni of Ife to send these women away at that time. But obviously, he didn't pay attention, and the women are still much in the palace as we speak. Okay, so she was said to have gone further to say, "You came, you came on air to announce that more Oloris are coming." Yes, I remember that announcement that was made in a public glare. In fact, funny enough, all the present Oloris were in that meeting where Kabiesi made that announcement. So Yamifa is saying, you came on air to announce that more Oloris are coming. Did you not think this through before making this announcement? Honestly, what was he thinking about? So she went further to say, does the combination of these actions of Oloris and more Oloris not bother you enough to realize there will be collateral damages as being currently witnessed? Ask Amo. Okay. So, what were you thinking when you were busy eulogizing your Oloris and throwing jibes at Naomi? Yeah, I remember this occasion very well. In this very occasion, he also gathered all the Oloris and he was praising them to high heavens, telling the whole world how they are beautiful, how they are very industrious, how they are very wise, and how they have something upstairs. There were a lot of jibes that were passed, at Queen Naomi in that very fora. Okay, I remember that very well, and I'm sure this will resonate with a lot of you as well. So Queen Naomi is human like us, but she has remained very calm in the face of all these shenanigans and humiliation to stay stronger than ever before. How can you treat someone you claim to love and cannot do without in such a very disparaging manner? Wow. You push her away with your own hands. So deal with it. Okay? So now, if Queen Naomi is not tired, me, the Yanifa, I'm tired and exhausted. But my question is, according to Iyamifa, my question is, what do you really want? Omo, he reached to ask, oh, honestly. And she concluded by saying, nothing is in my hands anymore. It's all in Queen Naomi's hands now. So you deal with it. Well, for me, my take on all of this is this. Iyamifa has spoken so well because I remember this is not the first time she's been asked to intercede in the issues relating to Queen Naomi and Ooni Of Ife. She has done it not the first time, not the second time, not the third time. She has done it on multiple occasions in the past. Okay, so for me, I sometimes I wonder what Oni actually wants for himself because it's not just about the fact that the great Yamifa is asking at this time. People like us who are keen followers of Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife's palace, we need to ask really, what does Kabiyesi really want? Because the first time you had this innocent young lady with all her glory, with all her beauty, with all her majesty, with all her grace, all to yourself. But instead of you to nurture her, instead of you to love her, instead of you to utilize the grace that God has deposited in her, she was maltreated and forcefully, made to leave the palace. Now she left, and together with her grace and her blessings that have always been upon that palace and Ooni of Ife himself. Now, after that one, you brought in these women, purportedly in the guise of, say, a far priest ordained it and stuff like that. Now they came, they started making their own wahalas here and there, and you and I are testimony to the fact that the palace has never been the same since this avalanche of women, came to the palace. Now, after that, this Queen Naomi, left. And when she left, she kept to herself and she started living her life again, And sometimes, I keep asking people, the fact that this woman, this young lady, has suffered so much in the palace, the fact that she now left, I thought that she would be left alone to live her life, to enjoy her life, to enjoy her freedom, and take care of her son and her businesses. But that is not what is happening right now. On every different fora, the KBCA has been known to, use innuendos, that suggest that these are jibes being passed at this young woman. Okay, so the truth of the matter is the KBC was heard to have said more lorries are coming. So if you brought in the 6 women and you said they are IFA ordained or IFA orchestrated or whatever, and that could maybe was forced on you, how about the ones you announced that are coming? So how can you be on one hand bringing in 6 wives, bringing in more wives again, and at the same time you out of the public view or view, you now ask people to go and beg Queen Naomi. Who does that? So what does KBC really want? I'm joining the rest of Queen Naomi fans to ask these questions. KBC, please, what do you really want? Okay, so this is what we've heard at this time. We said we are going to bring you this story. So, for those of you who have listened to what I've said here, this story, I want to ask you, what do you think our dear KBS really wants at this time? Please leave your comments in the comment section. God bless you. Bye bye.